However, when that 7th or 10th attack happened, I predicted there was going to be a war a week before it happened. What really?
They've done it now. Peace is here. It's gonna be beautiful, baby.
I love England. I love fish and chips and having a pint of beer. That's what I tell them. I love having ice cream. That's from Italy.
That's the only thing you love about England. That says a lot about you, G. Says a lot about you.
I love to pint of beer. In fact, I don't even eat half cider. I fruitcake cider.
If that's the only thing you like, it's like
dancing.
You could enjoy that. You could enjoy that in I don't know, Pakistan maybe.
I'm not from Pakistan.
You could enjoy it there though.
Maybe, but I'm here.
You could enjoy it in Hind.
The reality, I'm here, so after
you could enjoy it in Syria.
Anywhere.
You've got anywhere you can go if you don't like it here.
Yeah, but I'm saying, the reality, I'm here. So wherever I am, whether in Syria or Iran, enjoy life. That's all I'm saying.
You got anywhere you can go.
Enjoy life, innit?
Yeah. What do you think of the Donald Trump peace plan that has been signed off by Hamas? They've signed it off. They've signed it off. You've got peace. Well, what's wrong with peace? What is wrong with peace?
There will be celebrations soon if it's peace. Ended to the war, so that's what we're protesting about.
Well, you're not actually, because you're going to keep on going on. You're going to go on forever, because you're then going to go, yeah, but Israel isn't a legitimate country and shouldn't be allowed. Shouldn't be allowed, and therefore we're going to keep on going with these protests. So is that how you're going to change your tune?
No. If there's peace and they sign the dotted line and hostages are freed, I don't think hostages should never ever be taken. They should be free anyway. So I feel sorry for the family. But if they're free, and if Palestinians run their own nation, not Tony Blair, I'll sign up for that.
Hang on. From 2005 through to 2022, 2023, Palestinians did run their own nation.
Yeah.
And they ran it by building terror complexes and building themselves up so that they could undertake a massive terrorist attack.
If you're really looking deep in it, Israel supported it, they funded it.
No.
Yes, they have.
No. The bottom line.
A lot of politicians are saying
what you're doing is doing some extra conspiracy theory stuff. The bottom line, the helicopter view is Gaza was run in and of itself by Hamas, by its own people.
By the people. Yeah, they were elected.
Only in 2006 they were elected, and then they never had another election ever. Yeah. Not one.
That's their business.
And that's their business.
Yeah.
And what they did was they produced a terror society. And they undertook a massive set of rocket attacks and terror attacks, continuing the Intifada. And then the big one. 1,250 people killed and 250 kidnapped.
I've heard of the Hannibal Directive.
Yes, I have heard of the Hannibal Directive.
Now, you do consider that Israel killed its own people, the festival goes...
No, that's been proven not to be true. That's been proven not to be true. I'm sure there might have been accidental, but what you also had was you had Hamas soldiers in civilian clothing killing police and soldiers when they could get them, putting their uniforms on and then directing innocent people to go to certain places where they would then be annihilated.
Whatever happened that day, I would not defend. That was wrong. I mean, it was wrong.
It was right.
Wrong is wrong. But
do you think what America did after 3,000 people died with the 9/11 attacks was in any way a response that could be justified?
Well, a lot of Americans are saying, I know you switched the argument from Gaza to 9/11, but a lot of Americans are saying, look up...
Conspiracy theorists, yes. No, I'm just saying, do you think America was justified if there was a terrorist attack that killed 3,000 people by smashing aeroplanes into the Twin Towers?
Well, a lot of Americans are saying that
do you think there was a justification for a response Whether it was the right response or the wrong response or aimed at the wrong people is a different thing.
I thought it was the right response.
Right.
However,
and what is the justification for that? Is it because it was 3,000 people, or was it because it was a terrorist attack?
it was both.
Right.
We've got to count the souls who got killed that day, 3,000, and the response for that terrorist attack. However, if you take the argument, Hamas got the same right what happened to 9/11, Israel attacking all their buildings, all the
Stop. No. That's the response. That's the response. I mean, you can have lots of arguments about whether the response is the right response and what the response should have been. You can have lots of them. But that was the response to the terrorist attack. Now, United States of America is about 40 times the size of Israel.
Yeah.
Israel suffering 1,250 deaths is the equivalent of 9/11 killing 40,000 Americans.
Yeah, but
40,000, right? But it wasn't. If it was equal, it wasn't. It was this attack on 8th October, 7th October.
7th October.
That attack was much larger than 9/11 was when you compare the size of the countries.
Well, however, when that 7th or 10th attack happened, I predicted there could be a war a week before it happened. What really happened, Israeli settlers went into Islamic what you call it, gravestone. They just desecrated them all.
Can't
speak, please?
More stuff. Where was this?
This was a week before this happened.
Where?
In Israel.
Where?
I can't remember. It was the footage was online.
Well, it's really important. Is it West Bank or is it Gaza?
No.
Or is it Israel?
I'll have to look up that information. But a lot of Israeli settlers went into the Islamic burial place, desecrated.
So you're talking the West Bank or Judea and Samaria?
I don't know the exact location. And it desecrated all the Islamic...
Well, if they're settlers, it must be that it was Judea and Samaria.
Okay, wherever it was.
More than likely the zone that is operated by Israel.
That's what happened. They desecrated all Islamic gravestones. I'm not a Muslim, by the way. And
Desecrated?
Desecrated, yeah. And they were chanting, death to all Arabs, death to all Arabs. And I wrote on my Facebook page then, this is a declaration of war. This is well before the 7th of October. Then 7th of October happened. And I thought, oh my God, it's a response.
A small group of extremists do a certain thing, and now we have massive protests every week in every city over here, with all of them singing death to the IDF.
Yeah, this will be dead. I'll say that.
There you go. So,
they're war criminals. They are war criminals, and they're not kind to speak.
So,
and they chant,
in exact response,
they chant,
death to the people that ruin the area.
Yeah, that's Israel.
In other people's views, which is not Israel in Israelis' views, is perfectly acceptable then, because that's what you've just said.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, it's like
unless
saying
you're a hypocrite.
Jack the Ripper. It's like saying Jack the Ripper or Mara Hindra. It's like saying death to the murderers. They're what you call war criminals.
Okay, death to the terrorists. Death to the terrorists in Gaza then. Death to the terrorists in Gaza. Yeah.
How do you determine who? How do
you determine who is a terrorist in Gaza? Because they all wear civilian clothing.
Yes.
How do you determine it?
I don't know, that's their problem. They're trained soldiers,
and they deal with it.
Give them the right to blow every single building up with civilians. That's a war crime.
Oh no, they haven't done that.
Oh yes,
no, they haven't done that.
Must be
I'll tell you.
They must be asleep. They're blowing up.
Well, no, we know that they've blown up the houses, but those houses were completely evacuated. They were blown up with explosives.
Well, I'm glad it's not yours.
They were blown up with explosives because there were tunnels underneath where they could not go in and determine if there was what was going on there, because those things are not your normal IDE. They are not your pressure plate where you stand on something and then it will go off.
That's no
because
excuse
you can do it. No, It is
These
done
are
by
war crimes.
digital.
And,
They're not war crimes.
and
They are
when
safety and
all this is
security.
finished,
Safety and
Netanyahu and the
security.
British, Rishi Sunak, and all these people behind this genocide will be going to jail or on the firing
Actually, I
squad.
think it's going to be the other way around. I think you're all once reform is in. Once reform is in.
Is he against
Once reform is in.
It's more pro-Israel.
Once reform is in, there's going to be a lot of people going out.
Why are you pro-Israel for?
I don't know, he's blind to genocide.
Are you anti-nations that are
No,
acknowledged
I
nations?
support
Because
genocide.
these people want genocide.
How do they want genocide?
Because they want the eradication of Israel, and
How do they want
they want to
eradication of Israel?
obliterate the Jews that are in there.
That's not true.
And
is
that,
it?
yes, it is true.
it's not. Can
It
you
is
prove
true.
it to me?
Yes,
Then
it's
prove it to
it's on my website.
What's your website?
Their definitions
No,
on my
tell me what your
YouTube.
website is.
Mondi Media on YouTube.
Monday, you just said website.
It's
But
YouTube.
you've got to remember, Israel were created on 14th of May 1948 on the backs of Palestine. We'll call
Now,
Palestine.
Israel was around back in 1000
Canaan.
1000
So Palestine,
BCE.
no,
Jewish people with it.
Yeah,
not
Jews.
Israel.
Israel was the
Jewish
kingdom of
people.
Israel under King David was around 1000
Jewish
years
people,
before
not-
But like, say if you're
before
right,
the Common
say
Era.
if you're right, it doesn't give the right to steal Palestinian homes, kill them and kick them out of the land. It doesn't give no right. We'll be there hundreds of thousands of years, well before any European...
They bought their land.
No, they stole
How
it.
did they buy it?
They
How
stole
did they buy
it.
it?
They went and bought it
How
from
did they buy it?
Muslims
Some of them
back
did.
in the 1930s,
How
the
did they buy it?
1920s.
No, how
Money,
did they buy it?
money,
Which money?
their money.
So if they really had money, how come they're in this situation right now?
Who?
Palestinians.
I'm not on about the Palestinians, I'm on about the Israelis. The Israelis bought the land back in the
You just
19th century. No.
No, some of them
No.
did. Some of them did, but then later on, then it's just thought, oh, what the hell? We'll just take it, like like the settlers are doing. Just take it.
Actually, there was a war. In fact, there was a few wars, none of which were started by Israel.
Well,
And
if
the
somebody stole
people
your
who
land, there would be
supported them,
war. If
the
somebody
people who
took your
supported them, got, hey, you're leaving because you're anti us, and we won.
Okay, if I said to you, I'm from God.
You're not from God.
No, I'm just doing a hypothetical situation. I'm from God. God gave me your house. You get out. You have to get out. I'll shoot you in the head.
That wasn't how it was done.
That's how it was done. They had a big
No, it
tank.
wasn't. It
They had a
wasn't
big
done.
tank. They went to somebody's home. Get out of that house.
That's because the people
Get out
that
of
you
that house.
support attacked them
No,
in a
it's well
war.
before. We were talking about 1948, where Israelis
1948,
killed
the
British
first
soldiers
day.
and the Arab soldiers
1948.
and the first
And
terrorists
so did
called
the-
Stern
and so
gang,
did the Palestinians.
Ergun,
And
the
so
Levy
did the
gang.
Palestinians.
And
It was
they-
exactly the same.
They were fighting for
It
the
was
home
exactly
from
the
people
same.
came from Europe.
It was
And
exactly
from
the same.
God. And that's
It was
all.
exactly
anyway,
the
good
same.
day, sir. We'll argue till
Good day, G.
cows come
Good
home.
day, G.
We've got different points of view. Free Palestine.
From Hamas, and that's about to happen because
No, it's not.
Donald Trump has just got the
We
agreement.
don't care about Hamas. All we care about peace. I don't care about Hamas. And as much as I care about IDF.
If you want
No,
peace,
blood's got
if you want peace,
blood
you
on
need
your
to get
hands.
rid of Hamas. You need to get rid of the terrorists.
Netanyahu and his
If you
suicide
want
and
peace,
genocidal.
you need to get rid of the terrorists.
And that's the IDF. They're the
No.
worst terrorists. I've seen
No,
them.
absolute rubbish. They are
I've seen them
they are a
roast
legal
killing
army.
Palestinian children.
They're a legal army, G.
Illegal.
Legal army that wear uniforms.
Horrible, horrible.
They are they are a legal army that
live
wear
in an IDF
uniforms
soldier.
so that everybody knows who is the soldier, and therefore they can
Walking them up. They're
target
going-
them.
they're going all
The
in
war
jail.
criminal is the perfidy from Gaza, from Hamas, because they
Hamas
wear
cares, I
Christian,
don't care.
they wear civilian clothing, and pretend that they are innocent civilians
Well, if you're-
when they're not.
If you're army a professional, now, as a good soldier, I live in
And that's what they've done.
I live
That's what they've done.
Horrible, horrible, terrible, horrible. Person.
That is exactly what they've done, G. They have targeted. They have targeted these people. They've targeted them. That's why 90% of them are gone.
What?
They now need to get rid of the other 10%, and they need to change the culture of the people.
Oh, you want to change the culture, which is going for too far.
They've got to change the culture of the people because that culture is terrorist.
No, you don't-
They have a
what is he-
terrorist culture.
Israel is a terrorist.
They have a terrorist culture
They
in
say
Palestine.
Netanyahu, that's more fascist to me.
They've got a terrorist
I'll never
culture.
support Israel.
They've got a terrorist
I'm
culture,
not a terrorist.
and that's why I'll never support Palestine.
Terrorist is terrorist.
After Yom Kippur Day, you're shouting at somebody that they're a terrorist.
Terrorist, how do you like it?
You
He's
are a terrorist.
He supports Israel, which killed genocide, killing on innocent
That's
babies
called
and children.
supporting somebody.
No,
It doesn't mean I am a war criminal or a terrorist. This is the difference in
He's
language.
a terrorist. He's fighting
Apparently,
Israel.
I'm a terrorist because I support
he's
Israel.
killed babies and children. His army's killed babies and children, blown up a town. Rafah, Gaza, Yunis Khan, killed every man in the city. Terrorist.
That makes a
Going
terrorist.
to hell, yep.
You are a terrorist.
I'm not a terrorist. I'm
Because you support what Hamas did on
Israel
October the
is-
7th,
I don't
and you
support that.
support all of the other terrorist acts,
made that very
and
clear
you
to you.
supported the act
Are you talking
2 days ago in Manchester.
No, bullshit. You're talking twisted
No,
things.
I've been told that you support
We made
it.
it clear, and you start on
You're
your
a
phone.
terrorist.
No, you fuck off.
See how easy it is.
Clear.
You're
We
a
made it
terrorist.
clear. You
See how
said-
easy it is.
Not
See
winding
how
you
easy it is. I'm winding
You
you up.
saw it. We
I
made
am
a speech.
using your
We
own
made a
words
speech
against you.
the
I
Manchester
am
attack.
using. You can speak all you like. Your
No, you're winding
actions
me
are
up.
better.
We made a speech
You're
on
the one that
Palestine.
decided to start shouting terrorists at somebody.
No,
For
you're
fuck's sake,
saying
G.
that- I've
For
got-
fuck's sake, G. For fuck's
Okay,
sake.
I'll end the conversation.
You need to use words much better. Next, you'll be
No.
shouting that I'm a Nazi
No.
and a racist and a
No,
fascist, and as well as a terrorist,
No, just,
without any
wind up,
evidence
merchant,
whatsoever.
That's all I would say. You know, we made it quite clear we're against that Manchester thing, and you're twisting it. Like,
You have not made it clear whatsoever.
we've made it on the map.
It's a bit like Hamas has made it clear that they want the
You're
Donald
all
Trump
you can say,
plan.
Hamas. That's
They
all
want-
you can say. Anyway, I'm not going to base my
Gaza is Hamas.
I don't care about Hamas. I care about peace.
Gaza is
So,
Hamas.
End the conversation.
And they're terrorists.
You're a terrorist.
And that was G.
Yeah,